We tend to simplify complicated issues and we tend to complicate simple issues. I'm talking here about cryptocurrencies. A lot of talk has been surrounding the proposed regulation around cryptocurrency. Yes, government has made it clear. Yes, there will be a bill which will be introduced. There will be debate. Regulations will come into effect, and that will take care of what happens to cryptocurrencies or the private currencies which are not regulated by any central bank. The important matter here is the other half of the bill, regulation of official digital currency. So little has been spoken about that aspect. That's a complicated issue in itself. I'm not saying that cryptocurrency is a simple subject. Of course, it's a complicated issues with changing technologies and people trying to catch up to that. Of course, cryptocurrencies are treated as not being backed by any government. But let's shift focus and talk about the official digital currency, also known as CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. Now, CBDC is not a new concept. It has been under discussion for a number of years around the world. European Union has been discussing it. Some countries within Europe like Sweden, Germany, they have run pilot projects, are still evaluating their digital krona in case of Sweden, a digital euro, a digital dollar, a digital yuan in China, and in India, digital rupee. Now, here are some laid down clear advantages of having a digital currency which is official, and that's what the interest of government is, and that's where I think the government wants to take the debate, which the other side of the party, the cryptocurrency, those dealing in this aspect, do not wish to touch. So what is CBDC? It's a legal tender. CBDC सरकार की मान्यता प्राप्त एक धनराशि होगी जैसे हमारा रुपया है. CBDC will be backed by the Reserve Bank of India. In Indian case, it will be a digital rupee. It will be a legal tender, but in digital form. Now, what are the advantages of having that? Over the past few years, the growth of digital payments has been a talk of the town. हर छोटा बड़ा उपभोक्ता आज के दिन में ये देखा गया है कि एक छोटे अमाउंट वो डिजिटल पेमेंट के थ्रू कर रहा है, चाहे वॉलेट के थ्रू या ऑनलाइन ट्रांजैक्शन के थ्रू, लेकिन ये कहीं पे नोट से लिंक्ड है. अगर CBDC आ जाता है और जिस तरह से डिजिटल पेमेंट का ग्रोथ बढ़ रहा है, द वे द डिजिटल करेंसी, द डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शंस हैज एक्सप्लोडेड. इमेजिन अ सेंट्रल bank digital currency, a digital rupee. It will help government save a vast amount of money, because every rupee that gets printed, every rupee in any denomination is printed in hundreds of crores of bank notes. Each note costs certain amount of money. That's the printing part of it. Add to it the cost of securing that thing, safely moving it from one city to another city. Imagine the cost of opening a new branch, a bank branch. Add to it the modern facilities of installing ATM machines, giving employment to guards. Now, if there is a digital legal tender, a lot of our transactions will happen in that. Direct impact, saving of money, of printing, adding currency notes in our system. Imagine for exporters, if there was a mechanism where a digital rupee and digital dollar could be exchanged, it will be a seamless movement, day or night. Right now, ask any exporters, you have to wait for certain time bank. The banking system in America should be up and running at the time of payment. So, let's focus on CBDC. Let's wait for the regulations to come in. Those who planning to invest in cryptocurrencies, our suggestion would be wait a while. Let's see what the regulation entails. Let's see what is the taxation impact of it, and then maybe conclude and reach a decision. But it's time, and time is now to push and promote a central bank digital currency. And that is the topic we should read and discuss more. Thank you, and see you in another episode of BW Opinion.